Punitive damages are designed to punish the wrongdoer. In this case, it is a high government official who has so clearly abused his position, his authority, and his prosecutorial discretion and responsibilities. And if he is held liable for punitive damages to be punished for that, well, then, frankly, the sky's the limit.
Wouldn't it also be a pretty easy case and I completely understand and agree with that. Going back to what I was saying before, wouldn't it be a pretty easy way to tell? I mean, he's laid his marker down in the sand that they won't be hiring anybody from Georgetown. And so all they would have to do is look at how many graduates they've hired from Georgetown in the past. And even if it's 5 or 10 or 15 or 20, if you have proved out right there, and if he does hire a few, well, then that's really him giving up on his plan anyway. And so if he sticks by his word and says, I'm laying my marker down in the sand and we're definitely not going to hire anybody from Georgetown because it continues to implement DEI policies, well, then if you have 0, then you've really proved your own thesis out. You've shown that you were doing the exact thing that you're being accused of, and that's a pretty easy case for prosecutors to prove against you.
Yeah, but let's play that out. That will take time. That will take the next graduating class from Georgetown Law.
Right.
They will then have to take the bar. They will then have to apply for jobs. All of this can take a very long time. And all the while, think about this, Brian. This letter that says this investigation is hanging over your head, Georgetown, will do some real atmospheric damage at a minimum to Georgetown and the people who teach there and the students who are deciding whether to go there or not. The time is now to fight this lawlessness and unconstitutionality and abuse of power and position by guys like Ed Martin. Get into court. Maybe the first thing you do is seek a preliminary injunction saying you have to put a stop, Judge, to this, unconstitutional scheme to try to punish Georgetown University law students, although there's been no transgression, criminal or otherwise, by the faculty of the law school.